Alright, free tracks are always brutal, so the last thing you ever want is to be starting in the back. And as you can see, many cars ahead of us. I should have done a 12.9. That didn't happen. Did a 13.1, and that put me 14th as the number 2 car. All the setups are different. Tire pressures are way different. I tried something that I thought was going to work for qualifying without testing it, and I might just not have the speed. So apparently this is a viewer race, because I had like 3 or 4 people say that they watched the videos. So I can't even remember. I know the 9 was 1. I didn't see their numbers, and with names I'm just terrible. So we'll just not yell at anyone. We'll try that. But
you only have one additional set of tires for this race.
There you go. Only one set of tires. Not pitting for tires, especially on a tiny track like this. But who knows? Maybe tires are going to make a difference with this build. Hopefully not, because this pit road really sucks. 120 laps. Cautions are on. But pavement modified time. And it's going to be scary back here. It's going to be very scary. I have to be careful. It's a long race. Just can't get involved in someone else's mess, and I can't create a mess of my own. And I believe there's 2 Red Bull cars in this, so
about to go green, stay focused.
That'll make some interesting issues.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh boy. Guy ahead is not going.
Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside. Inside.
I'm stuck behind him though. Nothing I can do about this. Alright, clear on the inside.
19.018. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
And we're a half a lap down already. And we got a blinker. That's making everyone check up.
Clear outside if you want it. 13.
Okay, that was an interesting line by the 8. Got another guy checking up. Like I said, this is going to be scary as hell back here.
13.393.
So far, though, it's clean. Usually, that's not the case in these free track races.
13.271. Clear outside.
Alright, we'll clear the 8. And that 14 is going to cause some issues. It looks like he's really entering hard, sliding up the track.
13.2.
And that's eventually either going to run into the back of someone or catch someone. Feel good right now. Up to 12th. Long ways to go. And I forgot this again. Let me turn that on in the middle of the corner. Alright. Not pushing it too hard. Brake bias, I think I need to move back forward. But we're probably going to get taken out by the guy behind us, the way he's entering the corner. Drive a little bit harder so that we can maybe get away from him. Looking ahead, the 16's trying to make a move.
13.2.
So yeah, right now I'm pretty much on the fixed set with a couple of changes. I've upped the
13.2.
right front stagger, and I have went down on the front bar,
Still there, hold your line.
and then
13.40.
took a little bit of fuel out of it.
Clear.
Thank you to the 9. He was being overly nice to me. And now he gets spun out by the 14, who I said was going to wreck someone.
Caution, yellow
That was
flag. Line up,
all
single
too easy
file.
to see
Close,
that it was
pit
about
road
to
is
happen.
closed.
When you're taking a whole different line than everyone else and driving in way too hard. Sucks for the 9 car. He was nice to me and gets wrecked because of it. And now we're going to have to deal with that guy. Well, he should be on the outside, so he'll probably put it in the wall. I just can't have him right behind me because he's going to wreck me because he's not adjusting his entry point 4 cars in front of him. He just assumes that he can run whatever line he wants, which is why he just wrecked that guy. So, if he's a viewer, I mean, sorry dude, but I called it from the second that I seen that you were going to run into someone. So, 19 laps in the books, laps count under caution. We're up to 11th. I need to get much further than that. Brake bias is way too far back. I put it too far back, and I can only go up 5%, so that puts me at 60. So, we'll see. Maybe it'll work out in the end, but right now, a little bit too loose on entry.
One lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. 23.678.
Almost had an accident under caution there as the Red Bull car blinked out, and now he's plowing through people.
Get ready, going green.
He's being a Red Bull car.
Green flag.
And now the 16's blinking out, everyone's blinking out.
23.
But I gained a bunch of spots there.
Keep low. Clear outside if you want it. You're in the top 10. Outside.
Oh, that was way slow.
Clear.
Alright, well,
13.70.
all that mess helped me out. Mass confusion. 16's having some issues on the low side. And now he's going to run into the 6. Up to 9th though. We'll just kind of, we're not getting pressured. So, just kind of sit here in this spot, because this puts me inside row for a restart. And that's so far the easiest way to get a spot, although the 16, if he screws up too many more times like that, we're going to just have to pass him.
13.351.
Very interesting that we're pulling away now. Okay, that's going to be a bad entry for the 16. I thought he was going to completely screw that up. He's going to hit this guy, though. They're taking two different lines, and he's driving in way harder.
13.416.
Always think the worst and be prepared. Oh, he's just... I thought he was going to try to dive it in from that far back. That was weird looking.
13.457.
It's a really tough track to get a drive off the corner, so that's where I pass. So it's going to be difficult unless he hits the apron and shoves up the track like he did 10 or so laps ago. Trying to hook the apron, see if I can get anything out of that, but it's not working. So 15 car has passed the 8. He might start chasing us down. I'm very surprised by this race, how clean it has been so far. As I say that, the 5 gets a little loose, the 16 hits the wall, and everything's about to fall apart. Why is he entering so hard?
13.497.
I mean, I guess he's ahead of me, so... Yep, now he's blinking out. Kind of holding even to the cars behind. Oh, he's gonna kill him. Especially with that blinking out. And then he does this like way too low entry thing that's really slowing him down. I just can't do anything with it right now.
13.513.
I thought I was almost going to be able to get a run off the corner, but... Alright, so we're almost lap 50. Nearly halfway. Now he's really overdriving the corner entry. After I took a look inside like that. 6 car is completely fallen off pace. Very odd. Nearly got there, but I feel like even if I get there, he's just going to turn down. Behind, they're at 3 seconds. 6 car's losing it. That's going to open a door for me.
Car outside, clear.
Oh, but the 6 car's not going. What is happening?
13.755.
Why are you stopping, 6?
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear high.
All right, took advantage of that. Now we're probably just going to get spun.
13.948.
Six is moving up the track. That was interesting. Thank you to him for that spot. Now you're probably going to get wrecked. Nope. He gives lots of room to that dude. Alright, we got to pull away from this guy. Lap traffic coming up.
13.56.
Up to 7th. So still on the inside for a restart. Let's see if we can track down this 5. I am amazed that we've only had 1 caution. This is amazing. This is the short track racing I want to see.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
So we got 2 lap cars running into each other.
671.
Slowing the lead lap car down. Looks like they finally get their stuff figured out, maybe.
Car outside, too wide. 13.865. Outside, clear.
Oh my god. Glad we got around that. I don't know what is going on with the 8 car, but he is all over.
13.944.
Alright, so 5th place is the car ahead of the green car in the middle of the corner there.
13.619.
See if we get any closer to them. Not if I slide around too much. Definitely don't need to dial the brakes back as much as I thought. And there we go. Caution. Not pitting.
Pit road is closed right now.
Great run there, though. Past halfway. Awesome short track racing. Those lap cars got scary, though. That 8 car was about to loop it multiple times. I don't know if he's got damage or what. 17 car gets the lucky dog.
17 car by.
Some leaders are pitting. Terrible idea. Maybe they know something I don't, but I would not want to go back in traffic. That's going to put me on the outside, though. So that's unfortunate. I'm hoping... Alright, everyone behind pit, except for the 6 car. So that at least means that... Nah, shit, he just pit. I think a lot of these people are going to end up going a lap down
Pit road is closed
by
right
pitting.
now.
Because if they take 4 tires, they're going to be sitting on pit road for 20-some seconds. And they were already far behind. Like, look at that. They're scrambling to get out, and pace car's already passed them. That pit road's going to close, and only a couple of them are going to make it out. Another reason you don't want to pit.
You're on the outside this time. 27.939.
Yeah, so I think everyone that pit got trapped.
Get ready, going green.
Got one guy sitting here on the apron.
Pace car is
Who
on.
knows what the hell's going to happen here?
Green, green. 23. 43.806. Car inside. Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside. Stay high. Stay high. 13.948. Clear inside.
All right. 4 cars on new tires, at least right sides.
13.815. Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside. 13.561. Car outside. Stay low. Stay low. Clear outside if you want it. Slow car down low.
Got a wreck.
13.5.
Where's it going to be? 5 cars going way up top because I think he thought there was a wreck down low.
Go high.
Try not to get smashed into the lap car, and we're up to 5th.
13.616. You're in.
Oh man, I cannot believe I've survived up to here. I don't even think I've got an X.
13.57. .443.
So the 15 cars on fresh tires behind the 8.
385.
But I feel like if we get long enough in this run, I should be fine. The 8's still crazy loose, even though I think he's got fresh tires on. 6 cars now a lap down. Oh yeah, he pit.
13.467.
And we're catching the 7.
13.437.
Car's feeling great though. It's a little loose. That's slightly better than being a little tight here, I think. Just can't get wrecked by a lap car that has really no need to pass me.
Slow car down low, go high.
And that was the leader. And somehow we don't have a caution.
13.692. Car stop down low. You're in 4th position. Inside.
I think it thought he was on pit road,
Car outside.
and so that's why
693.
it didn't trigger a caution. Alright, now I'm going to have to drive my ass off, but we got a wreck behind us.
Flag is out. They
As
want
the
you
8 car
in
gets
single
turned.
car. Closed. Pit road is closed. Past the pace car.
Whew.
Six car.
Except for this sucks, because now I'm going to be on the outside.
Catch up. 6 car. Pit road is now open. Catch up. 7 car.
Yeah, there's 8 cars on the lead lap. I feel like I'm better off track position. Things are starting to get bumpier. Probably going to have more cautions. And I think I can only get 2 tires if I want to stay on the lead lap. So we're just going to stay out. 15 might get past us. But I think we can get past the 7.
Letter 14. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
He's the lucky dog. Getting around. Somehow the 6 must be 2 laps down. So the 6 went a lap down when he pit, and then another lap down
Past the 6 car.
under green flag.
Pit road is closed.
So the leader or one of the front runners got spun there and stuck on the inside. It didn't bring out a yellow because it was right at pit entry. So he might be a lap down.
1 lap to green. You're on the outside this time. 27.262.
All right. Gonna have to drive my ass off here.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. 24.179. Car inside. Clear inside.
All right, good. 15 got a terrible start. We weren't going to be able to pass the 7 on the outside.
13.658.
We might be able to pass the 7 later on. We'll see. It seemed like he was starting to fall off on that last run. I would love to get to 3rd, but can't. Yeah, I'm just losing a bit each corner now, kind of overdriving entry. A little stronger on the brakes, get it slowed down.
13.342.
Can't get the apron. It's too loose for that. 15's quicker. He seems to just be being really nice to me. Which, if he's playing the iRacing game, he's going to gain a ton. No matter if he finishes 4th or 5th, but I need to get going. I can't fall off the 7 here. 7's making a move on the 3. 3 moves up the track a little bit. Now the 7 moves up the track a little bit. Playing with the brake and throttle, just trying to figure some way to get a little bit out of this. Alright, we've got a little bit of room. Three's getting a little loose down there on the apron. Everyone's keeping it together though, so that's good. Let's finish this one out. No more cautions. I don't want to have to restart from the outside again. The 7 thought about a dive there. As I put pressure on him, he's got to go a little bit harder.
13.48.
Six Cars made his way through the field, it looks like, from, well, I guess he was probably only about 9th place in the lineup. So, he's all of a sudden quick after whatever happened to him that made him just kind of pull over and let us all go. Just kind of stuck here right now, though. Just, carefully watching. If the 3 slips up, the 7 might get into him, so got to be careful there. Also got to worry about the 6 getting past his 15, because if he starts racing us for no reason, That's gonna suck.
13.471. Great job. 10 to go.
Especially with 10 to go. We're all kind of just right on the edge through the corner. Everyone's just a bit loose. One little tap's gonna send someone around. Got lap cars coming up. On the gas a little bit too early there. If I can just get enough sideways on entry and then roll it through the center. Seven's starting to look in the mirror. He's a little low off the corner there. A lot of lap traffic ahead. Now the leader's kind of slowing down to the 3.
13.512.
Turning into a race. No idea how I'm up here. There's a dive.
13.52. 5 laps to go.
Lap car's hanging down low. I hope he's getting to the apron.
Inside. Clear inside. 13.6.
Leader's really losing speed somehow. Little contact with the wall. Got lap car half spun there behind us. Contact between first and second and third, and nearly third and fourth. 3's a little sideways. I mean, I could try to make a move right now, but there's nowhere to go.
13.693.
This is getting tight.
You just got the white flag. That's
Final lap, no caution comes out here. We're going to look high.
665.
There might be a bump into 3 and 4. There is. He doesn't get around him. 7's going to look low. What a race. What a race up here. I can't believe I came up to 4th, though. We survived through all of that.
Good job. Very good job.
What a race. That is what I've been wanting short track racing to be like on iRacing. My God. Very few cautions. Great racing. There were some people that were really out to lunch on knowing how to drive around others, but what a race. Let's go watch that. Let's watch the last 6 or 5 laps from the stands. That was awesome. I'm just going to put it on the 3 car here. We're all going to be in view soon. Sorry about that. Take that off there. So, little bump there. But the 4 car was just getting pathetically slow in the lead. 7 car was taking a look inside. Three car loose, then gets into the back of the 4 a bit. Not any contact that would do anything to the 4. Then big bump. This has to be the last turn. Checkered flag out. Great racing. Alright, so setup wise, I went up to 4 on the stagger. And then down one click, I think, on the roll bar, and then fuel and brake bias. But brake bias I'd want probably here now. That's all. That was fixed setup other than that. So make sure of that. And let's take a look at the results. I'm so happy that race went the way it did. That was so much fun. Really like how these cars feel. Felt like you could race them, but a little bit, I don't know. I need to figure out qualifying, obviously, because I went the wrong way on that. So, only a 2095 strength of field, up 17 I rating, up 17 safety rating. Come from 14th up to 4th, and only one car pit to get us up there. I think that was the 4 car. Then the 1 car, that was an easy pass because he was parked on the inside. But what a race. That was a lot of fun. 0 incidents. Same for the 7. Lots of incidents back here. And yeah, that was fun. Only 3 cautions in the 120 lap race on a free track. That's really good. So, I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, let's keep on racing and enjoying these changes that they've made in this build. Liking them so far.